Hi there guys, Bowlington here, and today I've got something that I would really like to show off to you guys. This is a massive temple that I have been building that, actually I've only been building it today. This is as far as I've gotten in probably about 2 or 3 hours. But I'm building this for somebody, and it's pretty epic. It's absolutely huge. I think its footprint is about 100 by 100, and I'm going to be adding it'll probably be about 300 by 300 when I'm done with it, because it's going to be wrapped in a mountain. So it's basically going to be a temple that is dug out of the side of a mountain. And this is it. So this is what I've got so far. I'm building in a texture pack because of the person that it's for. They wanted me to build in this texture pack to make it look good. You'll see a lot of glowstone around on the ground. I'm using all of that as a guide, so that will be removed in the final iteration of this. But basically what we've got here is this is going to be our entrance, where you can see the stone going around the top and the sides. That's going to be the mountain face with an overhang. So above that there's going to be a huge mountain. There's going to be a huge mountain up here. When you come through here, you're going to be able to look up and see mountains in the background that are snow-capped, and I think that's going to be pretty cool. This is as far as I've gotten, and it's probably not even a quarter done in my opinion. But this is what I've done in probably 2 or 3 hours. So I'm going to continue working on this. This is what I'm doing today instead of working on Ant Farm or Skygrid or Hardcore or any of that kind of stuff, because this is for somebody and I want to get this done. This is also going to be very, very epic when I'm done with it, I think. And if you guys agree with me, you can let me know. Or if you have any suggestions on what you think I should do. But while we're here, I'm going to do a little bit of world editing. I need to start building up the mountains that go around this. So we're going to be working on that. Alright, brush sphere. Make it out of gravel. Brush sphere, gravel 6. And then I'm going to set the mask on it to air so that it only modifies air. It doesn't modify anything else. And you'll probably, I'm dropping some frames because I'm recording, playing, and running the server that I'm doing this on the same computer, so it's going to be a little bit laggy. And I'm not going to do too much. This isn't going to be a very long video today, but I just wanted to show this off to you guys and let you know that this is what I'm working on. I'm really think that this is going to be very, oh god, I just gotta wait a second. There we go. I also, yeah, see, this is what I was worried about. This is, I'm going to have to come down here and remove all of this gravel because it's going through the gravel roof and hitting the ground, but that's actually not going to be a big deal because I can do it with Worldedit fairly simply. But as I was saying, I just wanted to show this off to you guys. This is going to, as far as I know, this is going to be part of an adventure map, and there is going to be, so it should be coming out in the next couple of months. The guy that I'm building this for didn't give me a timeline or anything, so he just wanted me to build this, and people are being loud downstairs. And yeah, I think it's gonna be like a survival slash adventure map where there's some parts that are scripted with like battles and stuff, and then there's other parts where you actually have to find your own supplies and survive. And I think that's going to be really cool. So I'm going to be really excited to see that, and I'll probably do a playthrough of it when it comes out. And yeah, so that should be fun. Let's go inside and start cleaning up some of this stuff, because I have a feeling that I filled in a large chunk of this area. Alright, so I have essentials on the server here, and I wonder if my brightness is always up. No, my brightness is all the way down, so that should be able to see now. Alright, so I need to get a stick in my inventory, and the stick is under... Where are sticks? There's a stick. Okay. So I can do this. I can take a stick, and since I have essentials on the server, I can do /power tool, and then I can put what's the one I wanted to do? /replace near 15 gravel air. Alright, and now I can come down here and it will remove all of the gravel for me. But I need to go up here and check and see that it's not deleting the stuff on the ceiling. Nope, it's not. Perfect. So yeah, this is a really good way to do this if you have essentials on your server and you're trying to clean up like this. The reason that, if you know about Worldedit and you know that most commands have 2 slashes in front of them, if you're wondering why I only put 1 in that command when I put it on the power tool, it's because the power tool by default already puts a slash inside of whatever you put there as a command. So just keep that in mind, and you only need 1 slash instead of 2. So yeah, we've just about got this place cleaned up. I've deleted a fair amount of the gravel on the outside of the wall, but that's not really a huge deal. And I want to see how bad it is first, and then I'll declare if it's not a huge deal or not. Yeah, see, that's what I was kind of worried about. Actually, I can do this. I can put a couple of cubes, here, I'll show you all a technique for filling in the corner pieces like this. But let me get a base built up first. And a couple of my subscribers, like from my original, when I first started my channel, really liked my Worldedit stuff, and I haven't done any Worldedit stuff in a while because I haven't had like a project to work on. But this is a pretty sizable project, as you can see. This place is going to be absolutely huge, and yeah, so you guys will be able to explore this when it's done, if it goes into the adventure map like I think it will, which would be pretty cool, because that's kind of the interactivity of being able to go explore this awesome thing that I've built is pretty cool to me, and I think you guys will like that. So yeah, here we go. Alright. So once I build up a kind of wall that goes around, we're going to switch the brush over from being a sphere size to being a cylinder. So we're going to switch it to /brush sil gravel, and let's set the radius to 6. Alright, and then we're going to make sure that we're going to turn the mask off, and we're going to turn the mask on for air. Okay, so now the way you fill in these gaps right here is you just sit here and you do this, and eventually it'll fill in the gaps for you. Yep, you see how it's working? It's filling up the sides there. And then eventually you can fill in this. Oh, God. I think I screwed that up. Alright, and we're back, guys. My dad decided to interrupt me and talking about trash bags for some reason. Very, very strange, but we're getting back to this, and I just thought that I had screwed something up, but I haven't, which is fantastic. And the reason you're probably wondering why I didn't build the mountain first. The reason I didn't build the mountain first, oh crap, that might have been bad. The reason I didn't build the mountain first is because it's really hard to dig out and get a really good idea of the size and the scales that you're working with when you do it that way. So I went ahead and built the room first, and then built the mountain around it, which is what we're doing right here. And this mountain is not going to be meant to be explored. If it does, I'm gonna have to tear it down and go back through and build minerals, put minerals inside of it so that people can dig in through it. But for now, it's not gonna have any minerals. It's not going to be explorable. It's just going to be for scenery, which means that I don't have to fully fledge out the back of it or the sides. It just has to look good from the front and the top, and then when you look here. And basically what I'm trying to go for when I'm going through here is I want you to be able to walk through here and see like a couple of mountain peaks with snow on the top of them from back up there. And I think that'll be very, very cool. This kind of circular design right here was inspired by one of the main rooms in Brenny Beast's Hardcore World. When I saw him build through the circular design there and the challenges that he had to work with to make it work, it gave me some ideas for how to do this correctly, and that took me the longest time, was getting that correct. Everything else was fairly simple. But yeah, that's where I got my inspiration from that. So thank you, Brenny. Always an inspiration for anything Minecraft. So yeah, we're gonna bring this out just a little bit farther. I just want to give this some. I just want to flesh this out a little bit more so that when I look at it, it helps color in the picture in my mind's eye, and it makes me and it helps me see visualize my end goal, if you will, if that makes any sense to you guys. So I'm trying to make this a little bit farther along, and then I'll take a look at it and consider where I need to go from here. Alright. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna continue. I wonder if I can make my size bigger. I think I can make my size up to 7. Yeah, I can set my custom brush size. Alright. And then all you have to do is go through here a couple times and you'll see that it fills up. And then from there you can use a smooth brush and set the mask to gravel and use it to smooth the area out. And remember, if you're using the smooth brush, make sure that you set the mask to gravel, or else it's going to mess up the walls if you're doing something similar to what I'm doing here, and you will not be happy. Trust me, it will really suck, because you'll have to go in there and completely redefine the direction of your walls and everything like that. So yeah, don't do it, kiddies. Alright. So I just have to be careful that I don't click inside the area of the walls too much, because if I do, then it will basically, it'll fill itself in, and then I'll have to go back through with my power tool and redo that. Alright, set the time back. And then yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing a video on this thing when I'm finished with it. This is kind of like a starting off, showing you guys what I'm working on, and then I'm going to come back with a status update when I get a little bit farther along. And I don't think that'll be tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video is probably going to be an ant farm or a hardcore, because I haven't done one of those in a while. I haven't done a hardcore in a while, and somebody was asking for it. So I might do one of those tomorrow. I might do 2 videos tomorrow, because I don't have any plans or anything. So we will see. We will see what happens tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to be working on this guy, this temple right here. And this is probably the most interesting video for a while, so let's see. Oh crap, that's my stone brush. Which one is my... This one needs to be a sphere. So brush, sphere, and you can use S or sphere, it works either way. Gravel 4. And then we're going to set the mask to air. So this will give us a little bit faster fill up here. And if you do this, if you do some clicks in succession, it will build out farther than what the what's it called? Oh, excuse me. What the cylinder brush will do. All right. So eventually this place is going to be a nice little square room covered in gravel, which is exactly what we want. We want all of this gravel to be here, and the reason that we're using gravel is because, and I know you guys that know me are just thinking, why are you using gravel? You fucking hate gravel. But the reason I'm using gravel is because it's gravity affected, and because it's gravity affected, this mountain won't have like any little voids in it, and it'll be a lot smoother in the end when I start working on it and making it look nicer. And I'm pretty sure I've just put a bunch of gravel inside my building there, but that's alright. Alright. There we go. That's a good run. Then I can build one out and then build it this way. And then wait. Alright. And I'm about to get interrupted again, so I will be right back. Alright, and I'm back once again. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so we're going to continue just filling in this void like right here. And we can keep making passes like this, and it'll fill up real good, but I'm pretty sure I just put a bunch of gravel inside. Oh, puppies, why are you barking? Why are you barking, puppies? Okay. So yeah, we've done a pretty good chunk of this already, and eventually I'm just gonna what I start doing when I get closer to the top is I start putting more and more of this. I start using the cylinder brush a whole lot more, because the cylinder brush can fill in these gaps a lot better than the sphere brush can. So yeah, you can see here it's starting to fill in real good, and then the gravity starts making it fills up to the top. It doesn't just sit there and make holes like if you were using something else, which is one of the first lessons I learned about building mountains with Worldedit. So you want to use something that's gravity affected. You can even use sand if you want to, and use the replace near command at the end to make the mountain made out of stone fully. But I don't like using sand, because if you use sand and then you end up turning it to stone and there's like a beach or a biome that has sand in it, you've basically wrecked the biome, and you have to redo the biome if you're worried about that. But if you're in a location that doesn't really, you don't have to worry about messing up biomes. If it's something like this where you're in a flatlands, then go ahead. You can use sand if you want to. Alright. Alright, and we'll continue doing this. We'll continue going right through here. There we go. And we're getting closer and closer and closer to getting this building pretty much encased in gravel, which is exactly what we want. And then we can, once we get a good base of gravel going, then we can start building the mountain upwards, and then start shaping it to make it look good from down there, and basically what I want it to look like. So yeah, this is pretty much just more of like a talkative video than actually, I guess, would it be entertaining. A lot of you guys like to hear me talk, and this is something, Worldedit is something that I know really well. So it's one of those things that I'm really good at. So I like to talk about it, and I can sit here and talk about it for hours and hours and hours, and some of you would get bored and some of you would love it. So I'm just doing whatever. I'm just trying to get this Worldedit thing done today, so I can get this done for the person. And then tomorrow I'll be back to regular scheduled stuff. And I know it's not scheduled, so don't bite my head off. But a schedule is surprisingly difficult to keep up when you're not like being paid to do something. Like YouTube is a really fun hobby, and I really, really enjoy doing YouTube. But because it's not like my job, and I don't make any revenue from it, anything that I do make revenue from, I have to put that first. And I really wish it was the other way around. Like if I could get paid to play Minecraft and like entertain you guys, that would be amazing. But it's not like I'm gonna hold my breath. I'm not expecting anything like that in the anywhere near future. And even if I did, it would probably be a few years out. And just yeah. So I'm not holding my breath for that one. But yeah, let's go down here and let's see what we've done so far and how much damage we've done to the inside. I can already see a little bit. Oh, I did a pretty good job. But yeah, we're coming down here. And then we're basically going to have, it's going to be a mountain peak that comes up over the top here. And then there's going to be mountain peaks that you could see on the back there. And then this whole piece right here is going to be a mountain. So there's going to be a mountain on top, and then basically a hole through the middle that you can look out through. And I think that's going to be very cool, and I will give you guys another status update when I get a little bit farther through this one. It depends on how far I get tonight. I might be able to do another one of these videos tonight and show you what I've done. But if not, it'll be in addition to another video or in its own video on another day. So yeah, I would like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little unorthodox video that I've put out today, and look forward to seeing this thing when it's finished. And if it goes into the map, look forward to playing the map, because the map's probably going to be awesome. The person that's doing it is putting a lot of effort into the map, like 40-50 hours a week into this map, and it's going to be awesome. So until then, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. This is Bowlington, signing off.